This is a demonstration of the CSC 4-meter folder touchscreen controller. I turn the power on to the machine. This is the main screen that you use for operations. For manual operations, you go to the debug screen with the machine on. On X, this is the back gauge manual move. You can manually set the back gauge. This is the clamp. You can manually operate the clamp. This is the leaf to fold. You can manually operate it here. To set the parameters, you need the password, which is 14789. Most of these stay as they are. The maximum for the back gauge, maximum angle. You can add materials here of different yield strengths. You will have to convert them to metric units. These two are used to calibrate the machine. Currently it's at negative, the leaf is at a negative 1.4 degrees, and the back gauge is at a little over 12 inches. As I said, this is the main operating screen. From here you can select the material that you're using, the thickness of the material, the length of the part that you're making. This is the distance from the bend point to the nose of the clamp, which we have currently set at about 1/16 of an inch. This is for opening files that you've saved, various trims. When you're running single step or jog for testing, you can change the sequence of bends on a part like this, depending on how you want to bend it. Save a part to the computer. When you've loaded a part, you hit start. It loads that part into the computer and you're ready to run. To stop, you're in auto mode at this point. To stop auto mode, you hit stop. And this is exit. In this screen, by pressing this, you can see the details of the part that you're bending. This will show you the sequence of your bend, and as you go through the bend, the graphic will change and show you where you are in the sequence. To draw a new piece, go to this page and you'll do a gable trim. We'll start down here. There, start again. And exact angles are not important at this point. I have this extra small part here. Whoop, undo that one. Which will be the crimp for the hem. We'll say OK. Now we'll enter our exact angles and dimensions. This is 3/4. This is 1 1/4. This side was 4 1/2. This side is 5 inches. This is 1/2. And this one here will be, just a second, 0.02, and this one will be 0.5. angles. This one here should be 135 and 90, and this one here is 135, and this one here is one angle. Well, I can also go over here. This angle of 108, that's the one I want to change. This one right here should be 130, negative 135. So we have our angles and lengths correct. This one should be 120 up here, which is angle number 2. Which we've got a number of 119 in the actual angle entering 65. That's the maximum bending angle. 120 degrees is your maximum angle. So that looks correct. So we'll say save this, and we will replace it. Cable 1 already exists. You want to recover the old one? No. And this wording, we're going to replace it. Let's say yes. I've changed the sequence, bend sequence to bend 1, which is right up here, then 2. They're so close together you can't see the difference, but they're the only 0.02 apart. But bend 1, bend 2, then bend 4, then bend 5. Then we will roll. We don't have to turn it in for end. We will go to bend 3, which is here, or bend 6, which is here, and then we'll roll again to bend 3, which this one we would need to turn it in for end. Yes, there we are. So we have 1/2 inch in order to bend 3. This indicator here is when you have to turn the part in for end. It changes the dimensions. When I have it here, you see not turning it in for end. It sets it at 5 inches, thinking it's bending from the opposite side. When I say we're going to turn it in for end, it sets the back gauge at 1/2 inch just to turn it and bend this edge. Well, I think we're ready to bend it. We'll turn the machine on. We need to start the program. The back gauge sets itself. We'll go to single bend.